Good day, readers and viewers of Embassy Direct. Today we continue with interviews to our members of our network. Today we have the pleasant presence of Mr. Bjorn from Fireblade Aviation. How are you this morning, Bjorn?
Very well, and yourself, Rodrigo. Very happy to have a chat with you and share a bit with all the listeners.
Thanks so much for being here in this first day of winter. A cold day one, by the way. So yeah, so Bjorn, tell us a bit about Fireblade Aviation and your role in the company.
Yes, so Fireblade Aviation is an entity that has commercial components within the FBO sphere. In other words, private terminal on a commercial basis for private and charter aircraft owners who want to use a private facility. And then we have a fleet of aircraft available for charter as well. We're also in the process of developing our AMO. Not many people know that we've maintained our own aircraft over the years, and we actually have a fully functional AMO. So we're busy putting that as a standalone entity and looking at commercial opportunities to develop that as well. So that's essentially what we do.
And we understand that the company is related to the Oppenheimer Group.
Yes, I mean, the Oppenheimer family had a vision to showcase South African hospitality to not only commercial clients, but to diplomats, to the world, really. I mean, we probably have some of the best hospitality components in the world, we feel, subjectively. And we wanted to showcase that to the people that matter a great deal and that actually visit South Africa and make a big difference. So that's what they started. But even though they seeded the company, Fireblade is a standalone brand and recognized globally for excellence.
That's great. So tell us, I'm aware that the brand has been a loyal member of Embassy Direct for the past years. What motivates the group to remain on board?
Well, I mean, there's a big value add with Embassy Direct. Obviously, apart from the magazine, which is how it all started back in the day, the wonderful glossy magazine that Debs and them created. The affiliation to the Embassy Direct brand has really evolved into a multi-layered affiliate, which means, you know, connecting people, like-minded individuals, companies, diplomats, and creating communication platforms for everybody. So we can reach out and almost get hold of anybody. So the network has been extremely valuable in that regard, and it's created a sense of community as well.
You mentioned obviously the diplomat community, which is our strong base of readers and viewers. What is the offer of your brand to this segment, very special segment actually of the South African community?
So from a diplomatic portfolio, our facility gets used quite regularly by the diplomatic corps. And it was designed with an emphasis on obviously discreetness, safety, security, low touch points. So it's actually ideal for VIP diplomatic visits where the country arrives with private aircraft into the country. So obviously there's processes to be able to access it and to gain the same privileges as the main terminal with if it's a VIP 1 or whatever category it may be. But yeah, it's we've successfully hosted numerous diplomatic. Just pause it quickly. I just need a niece. So we've hosted quite a few of those, Rodrigo, and privacy is our policy. So we typically wouldn't advertise who uses us, who doesn't use us. Unfortunately, you won't be able to pull that out of me either. So yeah, discretion is very, very important to us.
Oh yes, I totally understand. Actually, in 2019, we had the great opportunity to be at your facilities, where we show it to some of our heads of mission at that time. We had a very pleasant time. Definitely, you have a very upgrade kind of facilities, very international. And I'm sure that the diplomatic community understands that, and they are always making good use of your services. But the same way we have the diplomatic community, we also have our members in the network, such as Mercedes-Benz, Outsurance, NetBank, Airlink, and other brands. How do you feel the Fireblade brand can interact with these other members?
Well, I mean, it's always good to look at where possible synergies exist to help each other within the network. So it's always good to engage and look for those opportunities where they may exist and where it's possible to do so.
Well, in this past year, the world has gone through a very unexpected bad situation. It has hit mainly those activities like tourism and actually like your brand. What is a message of motivation from your side and from your brand to our readers and viewers?
Well, COVID has definitely impacted the aviation sector, especially the leisure market. We found that corporate and diplomatic is actually on the uptick at the moment from an aviation perspective. And people have actually moved, or clients have actually moved from commercial air traffic to chartered traffic to try and obtain what you call the bubble effect. In other words, less touch points and that, to try and mitigate the COVID risk associated with traveling. So with adversity, there's always new opportunities. And our message out there to everybody else is try and keep on evolving, follow the trends, and if we make it through this, we'll all be much stronger.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much, Bjorn, for your time today, for sharing all this information with our readers and viewers. And we look forward to see you sometime soon.
Absolutely, Rodrigo. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Okay.